Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Ooh, 22:22 on the timer. All right, let's tap into your person's energy. Midweek tap in. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, new beginning, new direction, fresh start, change. So somebody's ready to, either someone needs to go on a new beginning, or you're getting ready to, you're drifting away from this person. Unconditional, innocent support and whole heart and intervention. What else about, what is this unconditional? The collective person, what are they currently feeling? An escapade. Okay. So with escapade, for some reason, I was picking up on some distance. I don't know if there's like distance between you and your person, like physical distance. Um, but also like if I don't know if somebody's planning some travel. This could be like a long distance relationship. I'm also picking up like your person sees you as like their getaway, right? Something about your love, your support, your innocence, how you show up for them. It's almost like you create like this safe space. This feels a little, I don't know. Like you're an adventure that you could have a good time together, right? For some of you, you could just be planning on, going on a vacation with your person. Um, but it does feel like there could be other people involved here. So, or it feels like that anyway. Let me see what else, because it's like it feels good. Here it is, and there it is. Avoiding. It's almost like you're like an escape for this person. That's the word I was looking for. So I don't know if like they come in and out whenever like shit gets hard over there. I'm hearing over there, so it does feel like it maybe there's distance here, like long distance, or maybe they have a relationship elsewhere, but it's like with you, your energy, it's like an escape for them. So it's they avoid situations. It's like they come, they get what they need, they get the attention, the love, the support from you, and then they disappear or they block you away or they avoid emotions. Look at the bottom. I was just looking at it. I was just saying distance. And it's right here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I don't like. I knew I wasn't. It was feeling a little funny. This just feels like I don't know. Yeah, look, they're stuck somewhere, feeling bound, imprisoned. They don't like where they're at. And with you, it's like you bring like excitement and color and this unconditional, innocent, wholehearted, like whole heart. You show up as your authentic self, and they love that about you. But they also, I'm picking up like they also hate that about you because they hate that they hate that they love you. I don't know if this person talks in circles, like when they try to tell you how they feel, or maybe they've tried to express before their emotions. Like, yeah, look, purge. Like they know they have to say something to you. They know they have to express it. They won't be able to hold it in for too much longer. But look, karmic, I told y'all it was somebody else or something else involved. There's a third party situation here, or or a lesson that this person is having to learn. I don't know if it's a person. It does not feel like that necessarily. It could just be a situation or whatever, right? You guys know karmic situation, third party situations could be more than just a person or another person, right? I hope y'all know that. Why are they confined? Like, what's keeping them stuck? Roller coaster came out in reverse, so it's their own. They've been repeating this whole roller coaster, like emotional roller coaster. That's something they needed to heal. Yeah, purifying at the bottom of the deck. So they had to heal. They had to release something, someone, some place, some belief. For some of you, yeah, family could have been maybe other family members trying to get in the way, because I was getting that. Um, Family could have gotten in the way of y'all's connection. They could have rejected you. They start, there's that running energy again. Somebody left you heartbroken. I knew, like, something fell off as soon as I stepped into the energy. It's like, yeah, it looked good, but now here it is. There it is. I also feel like this is them, like, in despair, knowing that they're treating you like this when you don't deserve it. That's why they feel stuck and bound. It's like I'm hearing somebody say, like, I'm sick of my own shit, so I know she's sick of my shit. Like, somebody's sick of their own toxic patterns. Somebody's ready to hop off or stop some sort of like repetitive pattern, maybe that they had with another person, or we're gonna see, because I'm not seeing yet exactly. I don't want to say another person, but um whatever it is, they were on this roller coaster, this emotional roller coaster, up and down. And I feel like they had you feeling like that at some point. You had to kind of like pull away, walk away, emotionally detached. Like, you weren't riding that same fucking emotional roller coaster with them. Like, it might have been fun in the beginning. You could have dismissed all the fucking, red flags and thought it was the fucking carnival. But at this point, you're like, no, I'm hopping off. I'm getting off the ride. Sidetrack, delays, distraction, and change. You're it's like you weren't going to allow this person to come in and distract you. Yeah, you're looking for, a solid commitment. For some of you, you do want you want to get married. You want, you know, s- again, solid, right? A partnership, somebody you can trust, a safe space. I feel like you want something deeper. You want to build a family with someone, right? Like, that's what you're looking for. That, what's the sidetracked energy? Yeah, somebody's realizing that you are okay with letting them go, that you're walking away, that you're slowly detaching, if not already decided to just go ahead and walk. Like, for some of you, this could actually be a marriage that you're deciding to like walk away from, or considering releasing. Something came, something, I don't know, something came to light. Either you're realizing that this person, creates delays or distractions, right? That's why you're letting something go. I also feel like there's a realization here on their part too, that they're losing you, right? Like, there's something about you, I don't know. I think you're realizing that this person could be very childish. They could be younger. There could be an age difference between you and this person. Somebody's going through it, y'all. I told y'all, emotional roller coaster. And it doesn't feel like this is you. Maybe, it could be emotional, emotional, of course, if you're walking away from a marriage or a commitment or a long-term commitment. But it does feel like someone here is either not growing up, or they've taken their sweet time. This could have been also where it started. If this is like a situationship, right? Because I was picking up on like lust, that escape, that fun time, right? Like you were that person's um good time. I hate that. I don't like this. I don't like how this person initially, because it does feel like initially maybe that's what all they wanted. Like it was very superficial. Maybe this person just wanted you for a good time. It was you were a distraction. You were, again, fun. It was fun. But it's like along the way, your innocence and how you showed up with unconditional love, that made them fall in love. That made them fall in love, and now they're stuck and bound to what? To who? There's a lot of fucking chemistry. Look at this sexual chemistry. They can't walk away from, and it's not just the physical anymore. I'm telling you, like it's not. It's a passion. It's a desire to have you around. It's a desire to, like it was that was what it was in the beginning. But as they got to know you, the more they I don't know things you said, things you did. It's Listen, I was literally about to say this. It's having them realize like how they're the problem. They're the fucking problem. How they're allowing their third party attachments and their old like influences. Honestly, y'all, I don't even feel like this is just one person. It does feel like it's family members, right? Or it's beliefs. It's all of the above. Let me just say that. It's all of the above. It's like this person saw themselves living a particular life, maybe the single bachelor life, I don't know. Maybe they just were used to situationships, very lustful connections, nothing too deep, right? And when here you come, you look good, you smell good, you got your shit together, you're clearly someone that if you can give unconditional love, there's a certain level of work that you've done on yourself, right? You have done a lot of fucking healing for you to really and honestly show up with unconditional love. Let's be real, right? We're gonna keep it real, real over here. If you telling people, "Oh, I love you unconditionally," then they do something to you and now you hate them for life, that is not unconditional love. It doesn't mean you stay in the connection, but you don't hate either. And this person has seen you in that energy somehow, some way. Not, and I'm not gonna say with them because I do feel like you're okay with letting the shit go. Like you, again, just because you're showing somebody unconditional love, I can unconditionally love you from over there. Like I don't have, you don't have to be, we don't have to be together. I understand that maybe us being separate is actual love, and you show up like that, and this person knows that. This person knows that, and it's like they've been able to experience it possibly from like a like a maybe they watched you do it to someone else where maybe you had to walk away from other situations, maybe you did have to walk away from a marriage before, and instead of staying stuck in a situation, you let it go, you released it. If it wasn't aligning, you let it go. And this person knows that you're willing to let them go too. It ain't nothing. Listen, we're not doing the roller coaster thing. We're just not. Look, as I'm saying that, look at this hamster wheel. I was about to say it's like we're not doing this repetitive thing over and over and over again. I'm okay. Like I said, I'm okay with loving you from over here, from afar, while you figure it out over there. What else? Look, gossip, petty, and I flew all the way over here, and heart song. So again, this person, this is why they're so stuck in their head. This is why somebody could be dealing with anxiety or depression right now, because it does feel, I feel like shaky. My body feels shaky and my palms feel sticky. Like Like, I know I'm about to either it's like one of those end of the road situations where your person is like, "All right, if I let her go, I know I'm gonna regret it because I know that's my person. But if I know I choose her or him, I know that the people and places and things that I do now all have to fucking go." So either choice, it's like this person is at a crossroads. It's like, are you ready to grow up? Or are you ready to stay where it's comfortable, where you know it no longer serves you? And it's almost like maybe y'all know the same people, same friends, or maybe people in their family. I don't know. I don't, there's this, they don't agree with the connection, or I don't, someone's jealous. Maybe your person has dealt with, individuals in their circle who they didn't even realize were um, jealous. And they're realizing, like, damn, they don't want me to come into union with the whole package. Exactly. That would be too good. There's you and this, look, y'all, listen. I don't know, y'all, the sex must have been amazing between you and this fucking person, because or y'all are thinking about her, I don't know. But here you have desire, lust, sexual chemistry, spark, passion, and desire, and then lust, intensity, sexual energy, non-committal. But then it's followed by intimacy. So it's all, I'm telling y'all, it's like it could have started where it was a very passionate connection. The chemistry was crazy. I hope it is English. You want it in Spanish? I could do it in both, love. But it's like now they know that with you, they have to, there has, it's more than just sexual, right? It's more than this just surface level. There's a deeper level of intimacy, and it almost like it feels like it scared them. Look, and unconditional. Again, I combined two different decks. But y'all have repeating cards in the two decks. This is a you could be dealing with someone who either it's a soulmate, twin flame. I did see the twin flame card earlier, it just hasn't popped out. What else? Let me get a couple more and then we go into the tarot. Projected. If you guys are not in contact or you guys aren't talking right now, they're going to be reaching out. They're going to be reaching out. There's someone here. And this also feels like this person has really been like, they see you in their future, or they're seeing signs, or they hear or listen to songs that remind them of you, and their intuition is telling them, like, yes, like, this person belongs. Like, I know they're supposed to be in my future, and I know I'll regret it if I don't do something about it. That's why they're stuck. They're so used to roaming wild, doing their own thing. They could have been like that, the bachelor, the bachelorette, the person that just, I'm gonna be single forever, do what I want, when I want, come and go. They could easily cut people out left and right, no problem. But then here you go with your beauty. Here you come with your beauty and grace. And it's like you were exactly, look, you created a safe space for this person. You nourished something in this person that they didn't even know they needed. Something about health. I don't know, maybe this person is into like fitness, or maybe you are, or think you're thinking about you're on your fitness journey, something like that is coming through. I'm laughing because somebody said something to me earlier. Um, that's funny. Maybe you and your person have those little, you know, inside jokes. You're that, definitely, that is great. There is an energy of, because they're stuck in their head, because They're at a crossroad, like they're at a point where either it's time to grow up or stay the same, right? They could be trying to kind of find a different escape because right now you could just be yeah, you're detaching, setting boundaries. I feel like you're boundaries. They feel you detaching. They feel you pulling away slowly. Here, look, as I was saying, there could be drinking, they could be smoking, they be trying to, I was gonna say desensitize. They feel like they know that they can't have you as just a friend, right? They know that is beyond the friendship, but beyond the friendship state. Like if it started as a like friendship situationship, they know that it's time for something else. It's time for that next step. And that next step, I don't feel like they've taken with too many others because only you have been able to do something for them that not a lot of people have been able to do. Look at you. Look at the feminine energy. I feel like for some of you, this person has been fixated. Like they could have been watching you for some time. They could have been watching you, secret admirer showing up. Yeah. They could have been watching you, or maybe you've known this person for, from childhood, because we were picking that up, childhood, playful children. So maybe y'all grew up together, um, whatever it is. It feels like they finally got the courage to say something to you, but in order for them to not get lost in the feelings and the emotions, is they led with their ego, right? They led with the lust. They led with the games, the if we keep this surface level, nobody gets hurt, right? And now it's like, okay. Okay. Well, yeah, okay. Somebody done effed around and caught some feelings. But here's the thing, right? Look, yeah, there could be family members or friends or people who are jealous. Maybe there I'm heavily picking up on family members or friends who are really close who also know about the connection that try to like gossip or somebody was playing around too much. So I'm seeing the Seven of Swords. Okay, let me get some tarot. Let's see what else comes out. What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to their person? What do they need to know? What guidance do you have for the collective? Yeah, look. This is that playful, youthful energy. Somebody could be younger. Like there is an age difference between you and this person. I was picking up on those the beliefs, right? The traditions. It's like so many changes. This person is realizing that in order for them to have you, they have to, it almost was like escape the matrix. Like they have to release so many old beliefs and um how they've been living life, I guess. All right, what messages do you have for the collective? The world. That's that travel again or distance. I don't know if there's long distance between you and this person or they watch you. Somebody could be like watches you online or they watch your social media. That's how they keep up with you. Or somebody could be reaching out. They could be reaching out through social media. For some of you, I just heard reconnect or they want to if you guys have gone through like that period of silence, there's an energy of like a cycle closing. Like someone has learned a lesson here. What about the world? Whether it is you or them. Yeah, look, the Seven of Cups came out in reverse. Exactly. It's like they're ready to come and hop off that roller coaster, that emotional roller coaster. No more confusion, no more illusion, ready to grow, expand. Travel again. Somebody could be traveling towards you or coming towards you with a solid offer. because they've gained the courage. They've gained the courage. Okay, let's see. Now, okay, how does the collective feel about this? Knight of Pentacles. Okay. You still see the value. You still see the value, or you see that it could potentially grow, and it can. Um, things could still need to move slow, or you may want them to move slow. The Knight of Pentacles really is the slowest knight. So yeah, it's like somebody could just rush in. Like maybe they wait to the last minute when they know you're just about to, I mean, pull the plug. Um, so it almost feels like love bombing a little bit. So moving slow could help, but it does have like that potential to grow. And I think you know that too, or you see that, like, or you feel that. Yeah, because the King of Swords, they could be showing up with a good plan, logically, not just emotion, right? Not just or that's how they need to show up. King of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy. I like the King of Swords because again, it's if this is someone who's wanting to come in and try again, right? Like if they're wanting to actually put in the work, not again because they probably never even fucking tried from the very beginning. But it does feel like them coming in this time, they're coming in with a plan. They're coming in with a solid offer, with something that they've actually, processed, thought through. And I feel like now they are also realizing the value of like y'all's connection, the situation, um, and who you are to them, right? Like you're not just that friend, you're not just a good time, you're not just the escape, you're not just, I'm someone I go party with. It's someone that I actually want to invest in and manifest shit with. Heavy Gemini energy. Yeah, look, and the Ace of Pentacles, it's like this person sees now the value of y'all's connection. So now it's like, okay, I'm ready to manifest whatever it is, the life that we want. Especially with the Ace of Pentacles, I like this because it feels like it's a blank canvas. Like y'all can really do whatever y'all want with y'all's relationship, with y'all's connection, with the life that y'all want to build. It feels like this person is ready to open up in that sense. Now I will say this took a lot from them. They went through a whole ego death, y'all. Just let you know, because I know you might be looking at this offer a little sideways when they come in towards you, like, all right, are we ready to play again? Because I see you holding back a little bit. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Maybe they played too much and now it's like, all right, how am I supposed to believe you? You know, at this point, I feel like you're okay with being by yourself. I mean, you're doing great. You look good, you smell good, you have reached a certain level of inner peace and self-confidence. So it's like this person now coming back, it's you could be holding back a little bit. You could be holding back a little bit. But I do see you considering taking that leap of faith, taking that risk, because I feel like you both see how this could, because these are both talking about taking a risk. For some of you, you could be planning a trip to Vegas, or Vegas could be significant. For some of you, you could elope, because I am seeing vows, or you could be getting married. And that's the fool. Don't be foolish now. Don't do nothing foolish. Think it through. But I will say someone has definitely um put their pride and ego to rest. Let's say that. Like I do see where they have acknowledged their attachments and their patterns And the reason why I say that is because you see how the Empress is taming the beast. And I feel like to a certain extent, maybe you tame this person's beast, right? You were able to look their ego right in their face and say, look, you're cute or whatever. You're cute. You're fun. We can have a great time. But yeah, no, we can go close that mouth. You know, sit, doggy, sit. And I don't mean it like that, but I do mean it like that. you know? I feel like you were able to tame this person's beast to a certain extent. So much so that now they're wanting to come in with a solid offer. Something that they can um for some of you you could be thinking about your garden or your gardening or something like that, or something about garden could be significant. Also, the month of July and August could be significant. Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, I think I already said. Aquarius. What else do I see? Hmm. And Libra now. And Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles. So exactly. Yeah, something about your garden could be significant. Or this can just be, symbolically where you're focusing, again, you're on yourself. Your stability, your success. If you have children, I feel like you're tending to your children, your home, your foundation. You're working on bringing things into balance for yourself. And I feel like if this person, because they are coming, I'm telling you, somebody's traveling towards you. Sagittarius could be significant as well with the temperance. It's only in divine timing. Only divine timing. Your grace, your patience, your unconditional love, right? It's like you were pouring into this person's cup this whole time just by being you. And I feel like in the beginning they could have questioned, because I'm seeing two cards that show epiphany, right? They could have questioned. I'm hearing too good to be true. So maybe they didn't believe that this was this valuable. They didn't see it. They had their head in the clouds. Maybe they were used to being around individuals who kept them in this cycle, or maybe they drinking, right? It could have been substances. The third party could have been a substance, right? Smoking, drinking. So because they were always under the influence, they couldn't see who or what you were for them. If it was work, for some of you, this person could have been too attached to their money or finances, or they used that as a distraction. Whatever it is, like I said, in your situation, they were using those things to keep from their emotions from getting any deeper. But every time they would come and talk, or every time they would reach out, it's like you would leave them with something very important or significant, that even if they went a week without talking to you, even if they went a month without talking to you, it's like those 2 or 3 hours they would spend with you, or that one conversation they would have with you, it would be packed with love somehow, some way. It would be packed with uh, motivation, or it would be packed with light, right? And it's like you would leave them with that energy, and they would go to their I don't know why I want to say room. Maybe they sleep in separate rooms, that if they're with in another connection or married or whatever. I also saw this. This is how they would go. Like they would go back to their room, lock themselves in there, and pace back and forth, like, yo, how is it that this person can have such an impact on me within just minutes, and people who have been in my life for years just leave me drained and tired and exhausted, and people that I say I trust, but still I don't get it. And this is why they're like this. It's like you're that nourishment. I was picking that up earlier. You're that thing that they can't get in all the store in all the stores. I hope that makes sense. You're that thing that they know if they decide to leave you, or they decide to just let you walk, they won't be able to find it. This is that one thing that they could just only buy overseas. Somebody is overseas. For some of it could be in the military. Um, So it's like there that's that one thing they can only get over there. And they're realizing that. They're awakening to the fact where it's like, "Oh my God, like I won't ever be able to have another gold coin like this one. I know I won't." And it's like that they're realizing that as you're walking out, because I do see you drifting. I do see you may be even seeing signs that it's time for you to walk. But remember, it is always during the period when everything's energetic, y'all. So whenever somebody tells you, "Oh, I didn't see your text," or "Oh, I didn't know you called," no, fuck that. You felt it. You felt it. Energy doesn't lie. It doesn't lie. It does not lie. You say, "Okay, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Capricorn far away from me." Aw. Well, I hope that if you come across any of those signs, they are way better experiences than before. Um, oh, I mean, collective, I like it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I do like, I mean, not every, no one is perfect, right? And I feel like you understand that. I feel like you are someone, again, that shows unconditional love. That's exactly why this person fell in love with you in the first place. But I also feel like you are also very sure of yourself, and you give yourself unconditional love, and you're okay leaving rooms and tables where you're not loved. You're okay with picking up your shit and leaving. It's not that hard. For some of you, you could be relocating, you could be traveling again. That's coming through very heavy. Possibly in the month of October, or Earth, September, May. That I don't know, that's coming through as well. Okay, y'all. I think that's all I have for the midweek tap in. Feel like your person is getting it together. I like it. I like it, especially. I mean, ego death. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I've experienced a few deaths myself, and it's not. I mean, again, I'm talking to a collective that has done the healing, so y'all know that it's not easy. It's not easy. All right, y'all. And I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank y'all so much for the support, and please enjoy the rest of your week, y'all. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.